So welcome to Moses' Nephew Tool. My name is Itamar. We are going in to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the holiest church in the world. The entrances. This is the entrance, the main entrance to the church right now. So get in. This church is getting open and closed very early in the morning and late in the evening. And we will go up to the Golgotha right now. Golgotha, in Hebrew, Golgolet means a skull, Mount of the Skull, also known as Calvary, Calvario. These steps are steep steps, and the reason is because we are going up a hill right now, going up the hill where Jesus was crucified. And when we'll get in over here together in the future, we need to watch our hat because the ceiling is very low, as you can see. Easier to shorter people. As we're getting over here to the top, we of course experience the Golgotha in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in a very special time. Not a very good time, but it is in a time of a conflict that is being expressed all over Israel. And for that, we don't have tourists right now. It is a time of a war. But we're getting the church empty for that. So usually when you come over here, you can expect long lines to get into the tomb of Jesus and to touch the Golgotha top. But not today. You can see it is completely empty. Let's talk about this mosaic for a sec. So, does it look familiar, the mosaic that you're looking at over here? So, you right now see kind of like the first sacrifice. And what is the sacrifice from the Old Testament that we're all very familiar with? The father, Abraham, that was willing to sacrifice his son Isaac to show God how much he believes in him. But then God sent an angel that stopped Abraham, the father, to sacrifice from sacrificing his son. And what did they sacrifice instead? A lamb that got stuck in the bush. Now, how do we call Jesus? The Lamb of God. Why the Lamb of God? Because Jesus is the sacrifice to forgive us all. And for that, Jesus is known as the Lamb of God. And we're going to talk about it later on also when we'll go down from the Golgotha to the bottom to visit the chapel that we have, the chapel of Adam. And we'll make the connection of why Jesus is the Lamb of God. And we have the station, which is number 10 over here. You can see it through the window. It's closed for a very long time, not accessible, but I can tell you what it is as we're on top of the Golgotha. This is where Jesus was stripped from his clothes, and his clothes were divided between the crowd. And I want to thank you for watching so far. We will continue with these two stations. So here we have station number 11. Station number 11 is where you see Jesus, that he was nailed to the cross. Also something that is interesting, that the different stations that we have are controlled by different denominations, different groups of Christians. And for me, that's what also is very special about this church. Where around the world do you go into a church where you can see Orthodox and Catholics and Coptics and Armenians and Assyrians and like different communities of Christians from all over the world. So as well over here with the stations, Greek Orthodox and Catholic. As we go further, you can see this statue of Mary stabbed in her heart with this spear, stiletto. And that's exactly the feeling of a mother that watch her son crucifixion, that watch her son's death. This is a very special place over here. This is the 12th station of the Via Dolorosa. I'm going to get in right now over here, and over a little bit, and kneel because I want to touch the top of the Golgotha. People are waiting all of their life to come over here to touch the Golgotha stone, because this is believed to be the place where Jesus was crucified. where Jesus died on the cross. So we are right now on top of the Golgotha. And don't be confused, now it is a chapel. But going back 2,000 years, we're outside of the city of Jerusalem. We're on the hill, Golgotha, Calvary. We can see Jesus with the inscription in the three languages, I and Bi, I and Arai, Yud Nun Mem Yud, which is my mom's tongue. It is Hebrew. Yeshua Natseret Melech HaYehudim, and Jesus Nazaratus Basileus Judea, Jesus Nazaratus Rex Judea, which means Jesus from Nazareth, the King of the Jews. We can see St. John, and we can see Mary over here by Jesus, and we are in the Orthodox station. Thank you so much. The chapel is covered with a lot of events, beautiful events that we can see. This is something that I also share with you in one of the videos that we'll do later on, because the paintings and the images of saints and events that took place in the Old Testament and in the New Testament. I want to thank you for watching the part of the Golgotha, the Calvary, and maybe we'll make a few more videos in the future about that. Don't forget to subscribe me, and thank you for watching this video. I want to thank Tzachi also, my role model, and Itamar, Moses' nephew, always with you. Thank you so much.